Hi, hello. Well, looks like Purim is come and gone, and this war in Israel hasn't started yet. But well,
Now I want to know why.
it seems to be brewing up anyway. Uh, no, it's must admit I was a tad disappointed,
What went wrong?
but that's a tad. It's it's sometimes you get a feeling like as though the rapture is somehow getting further away, but no. Every day that comes, the rapture gets nearer. And with Purim gone, there's still the first fruits. This is probably the more thing, but I suspect that it's so difficult to determine things now because things are really moving into the minute by minute kind of imminency routine with the news, the things about to start, and sometimes I wonder if the Psalm 83 war has started already because a lot of rockets have been fired to Israel and Israel has been retaliating. However, it's not exactly a multi-front battle yet.
I'm interested in facts, not guesses.
Though I think this might be the beginnings of, maybe feelers to test people's defenses prior to the main attack. So it's still well worth. I tell you, we should be watching Israel like a hawk. Now we're coming into first fruits. It's really more the theme of the barley, and I think the barley harvest is the season.
You're so wrong!
And it's now the barley gets harvested actually after first fruits because the first fruits is just the first fruits basically the first like a select harvest that you get from the barley field for the purposes of bringing it to the temple for an offering, and then that sort of gives the go ahead for the rest of the harvest to proceed once the barley is ripe enough. And it starts to ripen around that time. But we don't exactly know when, so again, you can't give a date. And you can't even say it's going to happen on the piece of first fruits, because that's a bit of a, I mean, if it's on first out, it's only one day. It's more likely to happen within that ballpark, even a bit after. It's in a sense, we keep on thinking that the people were, we were in tarrying mode since the Feast of Trumpets, but we're not in tarrying mode yet. We'll be in tarrying mode maybe after the barley harvest. But even then, anyway, it's an exciting time, and this waiting process is. I did a study on waiting, and waiting is actually part of your maturity. Learning to wait and learning to be silent. Which I must admit, though, I'm not doing a very good job in developing my maturity in that area, as you probably noticed. But it's coming.
Don't worry, sir. I'll be breathing down your neck all the way.
It's coming. And the main thing is to look forward to it. That's one thing I learned basically in doing that study, Waiting on God. Remember this? I was going to do a study on YouTube on waiting on God, but you're going to have to wait. Because it's not an easy study to do. It's hard to do to expound on, teach on something which you're not exactly very good at. However, I got this new book, We Shall See God, from Charles Spurgeon, with some comments from Randy Alcorn as too. But Spurgeon's comments on God are excellent, and that's something I might read from time to time to you. Because Spurgeon is always a great read. And it's very rare to find a collection on his works on heaven. Although he did write a lot about it, but you have to search for it in his archives, which is available online in spurgeon.org. Okay, so anyway, we'll keep it hanging there, and then it's more to watch. All right, I don't. If some of you were also, sort of like banking on Purim, don't fall for that.
I've gone too far for that.
Yeah, these mood swings are part of the occupational hazard of watching.
Don't push your luck.
We'll probably have another mood swing in around about first fruits.
A little headstrong.
Right? And then, then anything goes from there. Continue to watch. The clock is ticking downwards. Every minute that passes, every second that passes is 1 second less, because the time for the rapture has been predetermined.
All right, this is supposed to be an operational alert. Let's get to it.
Only God, the Father, knows. It's the biggest secret, and it's turning out to be the biggest surprise too. All right? George, signing off. See you soon, very soon.